Hello, dear soul, and welcome to the Light Bearers Library. In today's journal entry, I want to talk about something that's going on for me in my own experience and offering some helpful thoughts and suggestions for you, maybe, if this is also in your experience. Today, my husband and I had a conversation that was tense and that sort of we miss each other in our communication. I assume that he's trying to manipulate me in some way or judge me harshly, which is so silly because he doesn't and he never has, but it just seems to be I can't quite get that out of how I am inside. And then, he's just trying to understand me and figure me out. And so it just kind of leads to some tension. And I know that there's a solution here. And this is why I'm so passionate about personality theory as a framework for understanding ourselves and others. And I would, really encourage you, if you have, relationships in your life where there's something that you keep missing, or you keep having the same argument or the same kind of thing keep popping up, to look into personality theory. And for myself, I use Jungian cognitive functions along with the MBTI framework. And so I'm an INFP in that system, and my husband is an INFJ in that system. And, we work really well together on lots of levels, but sometimes we miss the mark. And I think, with the cognitive functions, we all have these sort of top functions that we like to use all the time and we get really good at. And, with our two personalities, it's like we don't share any of the same top four functions, so they harmonize well together, but sometimes I think they miss one another. And I think when he's trying to understand me in some kind of way with his intuition, he's not entirely certain what he's feeling, sensing from me, and wanting to kind of like pull it out of me. And I feel maybe a little, I don't know, challenged, or like he's trying to inspect the insides of me, and I feel uncomfortable, or I'm not sure if it's me, feeling, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. And that's why I'm saying personality theory. You can look into other ones. And I think that's a really helpful way to kind of compare and contrast different systems. But I'm just looking at the cognitive functions and trying to understand where we're crossing. So that's what's come up for me today. It's challenging, and I want to do my best to keep growing and to not keep falling into this place where I fall into, where I just assume he's, I don't know, trying to judge me harshly or manipulate me. And that's not what he's doing at all. He's really just trying to understand me. And I think in our society, most people don't care to understand one another. So it feels maybe a little uncomfortable. And, so keep loving yourself and loving the others in your life by looking into personality theory. And I would, love to hear from you if you have used personality theory to help you move through challenging relationships, and also knowing that like, if you're struggling with people in your life, it could be that your personalities are just challenging personalities to be together. And I think it's important to recognize that and realize that and I think we intuitively know that there are people that we just kind of don't jive with that, and then there are other people that we get along fabulously with, and that's to do with different personality types. And it doesn't mean that we don't have relationships with people who are of challenging types. It just means that we've kind of got to take responsibility for the places where those challenges arise and find creative solutions to get around that. But it just means we have to be more conscious and aware. And yeah. So please let me know if you have had challenges you've overcome using personality typology. And if this has helped you to maybe have an aha moment about different challenging relationships in your life, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the Lightbearers Library, where I love talking about personality theory and how it helps us to grow and helps us to be better humans and helps us to be better wives or parents or coworkers or whatever it is. And I wish you many, many blessings today, wherever you are in the world. Signing off for today, XOXO Kate.